Australia's drought crisis is deepening as dry conditions continue to ravage large parts of the country.
Andrea Crothers joins us live now from St George in southwest Queensland. Andrea, just how bad are conditions there?
Well, Laura and Pete, to put it simply, it's extremely dry. Now, as you said, we're here in St George in the Blonde Shire in southwest Queensland, where livestock producers here have been hand-feeding animals on and off for the last 7 years. Every year getting more expensive and more difficult to not only find the feed but withstand these conditions. Now, Rosie Drynan's family own a property about 100 kilometres west of here. They've owned and operated it for the last 100 years. She's a fourth-generation farmer, took over the place with her husband Cameron 7 years ago at the start of this latest dry spell, and they virtually had to start destocking the place immediately. That is, they did not have enough feed to keep all of their animals. They're now down to just 40% of them. Rosie and Cam say they've never seen the place this bad.
It's relentless.
Yeah.
Just real,
yeah.
Every day in, day out.
And just when you think it can't get any worse, it seems to somehow.
Yeah. There's always something, the dust storms and...
the fires.
Fires.
Yeah.
We're lucky we haven't had any fires, but there's nothing to burn, so...
Now, these parts of inland Australia are traditionally dry, but to just give you a perspective of how dry it is, their typical rainfall there at the Drynans' property is 500 millimetres annually. Now, this year they've had just 1/5 of that, and that's on the back of numerous failed wet seasons. Now, all while with this, they're raising a very young family. Young Oscar is 4 years old and has never known anything else but the drought, and the family says that it's really starting to take its toll.
Feeding?
Yeah.
Feeding everything, day in, day out. Yeah.
Kids have to come, feed things. They get sick of that pretty quick.
That's one of the toughest things, is having the kids, dragging them around every day, just feeding. Not much of a life for them at the moment.
Now, like many, the families say that they don't think the state and federal government are doing enough. They say they need more relief now and quickly. Now, this comes amid further criticism of the federal government for its lack of drought policy, with the Drought Minister David Littleproud again telling media yesterday that they were waiting for the National Farmers Federation, that is the peak agricultural lobby group, to formulate a strategy so that they could then go off. So, Pete and Laura, it's looking like this will keep panning out this week.
Yeah, I tell you what, our farmers are so resilient, but this is certainly testing them, isn't it? Andrea, thank you so much. And in that interview there, they're kind of smiling through the pain almost. For details on how you can help our farmers, please visit skynews.com.au, and there you can click on the Big Dry tab and follow the link to how you can help.